Welcome to Bruins Overtime Live, presented by BuyAToyota.com. For offers not seen on TV, visit BuyAToyota.com. Adam Peller and Billy Jaffe and Raycroft coming to you from the Salem 5 studio. The Bruins lose 2-1 in overtime. Bruins were shorthanded 5 times in this game. They were able to kill off 4 penalties, including 2 in the third period. And then as time expired, Jonathan Aspero gets hit with a penalty. Flames go on the power play in OT. It looks like the Bruins were about to kill that. Then you had your game winner.
Yeah, I can't take 5 penalties again. But if you want to go completely to the end of the game, Aspero's here. He doesn't mean it. Coleman sells it well, but there is contact with the chin. They're right there. I mean, he comes up clearly and gets him. You can't deny it. So got to be responsible with your stick, like it or not. And then you do a nice job killing. You get an opportunity on a 2-on-1 with Zadorov doing a nice play sealing. First shot goes off Wolf. I don't think the second one ever hits Wolf, Razor, when he comes to. It's almost like a little double clutch. Yeah, double hit by Zadorov.
Double sandwich.
Yeah.
By Zadorov. Great opportunity. Zaka, that's, as good of a shooter as there is in the National League. And then the dreaded end of the power play goal against from the Boston Bruins. 9 times in the last 10 games, they give up a power play goal. The majority of those have come in the last 15 to 20 seconds of the penalty kills. We'll take another look. Pavel Zacha, tons of ice in front of him, looks to go high blocker. Wolf comes out and challenges, and then down at the other end, they finally get set up. Calgary does for the first time. Puck bounces around. It looks like Lindholm knocks it into his own net, unfortunately.
Yeah, I do think Lindholm is the one. Watch right there. He slaps it, and it goes in. So Zary, hard to tell. He acts like he touches it. Well, they've given the goal to Sharon Govich, the player you see right there that shoots the puck. But there is Hampus Lindholm. And you can also tell, by his reaction, kind of then by Swayman's reaction, too, looking over as if to say, whoa, what just happened here? But Lindholm, you could tell by the way he looked up that he swatted it into his own net.
It's too many penalties again for the
same
thing. Well, there's 3 of them in the third.
Right.
You can't take 3 penalties in the third in a 1-1 game on the road. And again, they're penalties. That's the, again, 2 seconds left. You have to have your stick on the ice no matter what in the corner of the ice.
The irony of it, Razor, is that this was such a sloppy game.
Oh, it was brutal.
This was a tough watch of a game. But yet the Bruins played their backsides off killing penalties. I know Calgary's 32nd in the league, but they had 3 power play shots.
They worked so hard
through the game. The Bruins did until the 4th one. And it wasn't even a shot. It was Lindholm that put it in. So they'll probably take it away. My point is they worked their what's off to get to this spot. They're taking so many stupid penalties. They have nobody but to blame for themselves, putting themselves in this situation.
They gave up 1 shot in the third period.
Yeah.
And that was a little dribbler from the hash marks.
It was technically a shot on goal more than anything else.
Again, to your point of how hard they're working, how hard they're trying, the effort this team's putting into these games and getting nothing out of it because of individual mistakes is got to be frustrating. I'm looking forward to hearing Coach Sturm, how he's going to look at this game, because again, it's a broken record, unfortunately. 9 of 10 games, they've given up power play goals. You just can't win.
And that the game winner right there. As we take a look at the Subaru of New England star of the game, we talked about how well the Calgary Flames have been playing at home. Now 9-1-1 over their last 11 games. As you take a look at the longest home win streaks in the last decade for Flames goalies, and now Dustin Wolf with 6 consecutive win tonight at Scotiabank Saddledome, and so that's been the blueprint really for the Flames over the course of their success at home. Meanwhile, this is how the Flames tied things up in the second period. They had a number of chances, and Bruins were up to task, Jeremy Swayman specifically, but not in this case.
No, and again, it's pretty decent coverage. Just that pass comes out, and Blake Coleman, being a lefty, shoots it between the legs of Charlie McAvoy. And for whatever reason, Jeremy Swayman's not able to track the puck as well as he did the rest of the night. It ends up going 7-hole underneath the arm of Jeremy. And again, 1-1, not ideal to have a goal go through you, but just a bit of a breakdown in the defensive zone as well.
And so that's how the Flames tied things up in the second period. Meanwhile, Bruins did take the lead. Andrew Peeke scored his 4th goal of the year, and it's His 4th goal in the month of December.
Yeah, this seems like 2 days ago.
It really does.
Good recovery by Sean Corelli. And then I think the best part for me was the play by Lowry. It got 3 Flames all looking at him. He was able to one-hand it, and then Peak gets complete. I mean, you want to talk about wide open spaces. He just goes in on that side, and nobody goes to him until the end when they try to get to him. But it was like all defense was just one quadrant of the. Look at this. You have 5 guys. Then nobody crosses that line to get him. It's everybody's puck watching. They challenge his play. Don't know why. Still haven't figured it out. I guess they think the right skate of Peak made a difference. The puck was already by the goaltender, Dustin Wolf there. But the officials in the situation room got it right, and Andrew Peak slalomed his way to the front for a goal.
4 goals for Andrew Peak.
Leading
Leads
the
Bruins defenseman by double the next goals. Yeah. So.
No.
Stay hot, Andrew Peak this month.
Oh, there you go. Bruins need offense any way they can get it. They lose tonight 2-1. They get the point, but lose a tough one in overtime to the Calgary Flames. We've got more ahead on the Bruins Overtime Live. Andy Brickley's conversation with Marco Sturm is next. Take a look at the game summary. Flames with a 2-1 win in overtime. Bruins outshot the Flames 25-20. In fact, Boston held Calgary to just 1 shot on net in that 3rd period. And they had 2 power play opportunities in that 3rd period as well. They were able to capitalize on their power play opportunity in overtime, and that was the difference. Andy Brickley's conversation with head coach Marco Sturm is presented by BuyAToyota.com.
Marco, despite the final result, what did you appreciate? What did you like about your team's performance tonight?
Yeah, we gave up not too much, I would say. We wanted to have some more or less shots against. I think we kept them 5-on-5 pretty good. But yeah, those are unfortunate bounce there on the end there. We had a chance to finish it even on PK in OT, and they came back and scored. That's hockey is sometimes it's tough, but we will take that point and hopefully move on from a good point.
Yeah, I want to ask you about the PK, but before I do that, can this game, you get the point. I thought you deserved better. Can it be a building block for the rest of this road trip?
I hope so. I mean, again, I think it's always up to us, up to the players. We did a lot of good things today. They've been pretty good at home. Don't forget that. A lot of teams, even Buffalo. So it's been close all the time, but now we just have to make sure we come back as a winner end of the night.
Yeah, and during that 7-game stretch before tonight, I actually go back to Buffalo. The penalty kill had kind of been a thorn in your side. You weren't getting the job done, but it's been very good, very solid the last 2 games. What adjustments and where have you been better?
Yeah, no, again, we just want to get a little bit, be more aggressive, had a better mindset, I would say. That's all what it is. I think sometimes it's between the years a little bit, and there's times you have to kick yourself in the butt there a little bit and try to get out of it and be focused and be sharp.
Thanks, Marco.
Thanks.